Sorry, but why is Hollywood now wanting to be on Kai Cenat's stream? If you guys didn't know, Kai Cenat, who I believe is like 22, 23, he does this thing called Mafiathon where he streams continuously for an entire month. It's insane. I think it's so impressive the way that he puts it together and so entertaining. And so he just did his third one. And of course, my issues with the older generation here. Because why is everybody running to be on the stream? You people were the same one, you generation, a lot of the celebrities that were on there, the same generation, the same Hollywood that didn't want to acknowledge content creators, the same Hollywood that was annoyed that content creators and influencers were being invited to their events. And now you've come running. Like, I'm not even going to watch it. I normally would watch it, but like one of the main things I love about being in my generation, I love that we're the generation of like content creators and influencers, because then I can just ignore Hollyweird. I don't have to think about Hollyweird. I don't have to see these stupid people's faces that the older generation's been meat riding since the 90s and the 80s, right? I can enjoy the fun youthfulness of likes of Kai Cenat, who's just funny and just having pretty much very innocent fun. Why does Hollyweird have to show up for Kai Cenat's stream? Like, it's so annoying. And it's like, it's so pathetic because clearly you guys just aren't in anymore. Clearly you guys aren't getting the attention you once had. Your generation is clearly not sticking up for you and meat riding the way that they were before. Because now you're coming over to the streams, getting involved. And obviously, where people love celebrities, a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, it's so cool that this famous person was there. I'm like, can we not actually involve them in what we're doing? Can we actually just let them exist over there? Because it actually ruins it, because they're involved in different things. They're all involved in this demonic stuff. They're all in on it. And I honestly think that's part of the reason why they're coming on these streams and stuff, because they need to kind of milk the younger generation to like be on their side so that when everything comes out, they have us also defending them the same way the older generation defends them. And people like me get called conspiracy theorists for saying statements like I just said about Hollywood, because you're so enslaved in idolizing them that then you don't want to believe bad things about the people you love. So something else has to be up, right? Unless there's evidence. So I'm like, run back to the Hollyweird you came from. Don't come over here and ruin our generation anymore. You've done enough. Like, leave us alone. Leave us alone. Go and pay the consequences for your actions. Stay over there. I'm sick of seeing the celebrities popping up on my favorite YouTubers and stuff. Because like, I mostly watch YouTube. I don't watch movies. I don't care for Hollywood. I don't care for the latest Marvel movie. I couldn't give a crap. I don't care about the latest whoever director, whatever, who's been known to do the best movies for the last 3. I don't care. I haven't even watched the most recent John Wick movies, despite my love of Keanu Reeves. Because I don't really care for Hollyweird, and I feel like Hollyweird is just weird. They were these idols that you people all had who were so far from you to being able to be close to them. What do you call that? Like unattainable. What they had, they were lying about all the work that they had done, pretending that they just had a baby and their body just popped out. They were doing all of these procedures that the girls in my generation are speaking up about now, and the guys even. They just did it silently and hid it from you, so then you would idolize them and think that they were what they had is unattainable, when in reality it was always attainable. And now my generation, I feel like we've been open and honest. We're open and honest. Like, when I see people making content about what we do and why we did it and our journeys to do things, they lied to you just so that you then go and pay ridiculous amount of monies for them. No, stay over there. Stay over there in Hollyweird. Stay over there with the rest of the old folks. Head back to the old people's home. We don't need you people over here. We don't need you guys contaminating us with your energy. We are open, we're honest. A lot of this stuff, like Kai Cenat's stream, I love watching them because he's just funny. He's just a funny young dude. And when Kevin Hart was there, everyone was, oh my gosh, it's so big having Kevin Hart. I'm like, Kevin Hart clearly is just trying to hide from this Diddy stuff, because then Kai stopped saying no Diddy, right? Which was a funny joke. And it's because, Kevin Hart's like, no, you can't say that. I told you can't say that. And they're taking advantage. This is the thing. I feel like these people are taking advantage of the youth of my generation, because we don't know any better. Most of us don't know any better. And then we have also been grown up to idolize these folks. So it's a big deal to be taken under the wing of Kevin Hart. It's a big deal to have John Cena on the thing. It's a big deal because these people, these legends, these so-called legends are taking us under their wing and are showing up to help us. And I'm just like, honestly, we don't need them. We've built, like Kai Cenat's built what he built from working hard, from doing his first Mafiathon and sticking at it for 30 days, people coming in. He did it himself. He didn't need no Hollywood. He didn't need no gatekeepers. He didn't need no label, no management, no nothing. Go and stay and keep that over there. We don't need you over here. We're quite happy over here, because it's actually ruining it now when I'm keep seeing, people. And then the thing that annoys me the most, it reminds me of when I got so annoyed at the TV crew arriving when I was in Italy, if you guys remember. Then I'm seeing the people of my generation like, oh, excited, like, oh my gosh, we're being acknowledged. And it's like, first of all, they didn't want to acknowledge us. No one cared. Now everybody wants to be on social media. They all made fun of social media. They all said it was a waste of time. They always said our generation was a problem for being on social media. So you guys didn't want to have respect. Second of all, they didn't want to let you in. Many celebrities, events, influencers, they were annoyed at influencers. Why are the influencers there? Why are the content creators there? Blah, 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 blah. So why are we now excited for them to be here? No, run back to your Hollywood, run back to your elite little club and leave us alone. Leave us out of it. I'm so irritated by this. Like, it's so irritating. Literally, I feel like I wake up every day and this is just something else more that the older generation is doing that's irritating me. Like, every single day. Literally every single day. Like, and we can't have anything. They must make everything about themselves. Like, we actually can't have anything for ourselves. We can't just enjoy our content creating. We can't just enjoy our generation. You guys have to make everything about yourselves. Like, go back to your old people's homes. Go back and go and get some WD-40 for your knees and your hips and go and stay back. Stay back in your Hollywood, in your elite club. Go and stay there with the real celebrities and the real idols, not over here slumming it with us you guys don't even take seriously. Now, just because the attention's over here. This is why I say the powers of the people. The reason why they're doing this is not because they have respect or whatever. It's because now this is how it works. The reason why Hollywood was so big is because so many people of those generations, that in the 80s and the 90s and all that, were giving all this attention to them. That's why they are where they are. Now our generation is giving our attention somewhere else. So now the attention is always usually the younger generation, because we're the only ones who really are doing a lot of this stuff and getting involved with these kinds of things, right? To a large degree. Now the attention isn't there anymore. Their old counterparts are all working 3 jobs because they can't afford. They're complaining about the price of eggs because they're busy living as slaves in Egypt. So the generation who put them up and made them idols doesn't even have the time anymore. So now they've come to our generation to try and, and even Hollywood is trying to revamp movies, trying to bring back this. We've got this Lilo and Stitch movie happening. We've got the remake of The Lion King. It's so pathetic. Hollywood is literally it's clutching at straws to try and hold on to the attention of the people. And it just goes to prove what I say to you guys all the time, that the power is with the people. The power is with the people. These people don't exist. They don't have the careers. They don't make the money that they do if we don't make it possible for them to do that. So that's why they're now running down here. That's why they're now popping up on YouTube channels. And some of the channels I watch, I'm like, what are you guys doing here? And of course, they're promoting a movie. They're on a tour because this is Hollywood and everything's a big business now. So they're doing a tour package. They're going to find the top 30 influencers in this category and go and do a video on each of those channels. And then the channel's going to be like, and so you got a movie coming out. Tell us about your movie that's coming. Tell us about your album. No, screw off. Screw off back to your generation. Screw off away. Don't bring your demons to my generation, because this is what I'm worried about for Kai Cenat. I'm actually worried for him, like that he's going to get taken advantage of, especially because he's a child of the Lord as well. And he's going to be, these people are manipulative. They've been doing these things for decades. Like, no, screw off with your demons. Go back to the caves you came from. Go back to your Hollywood elite club and leave us out of it, because we're trying not to get involved in these things. And a lot of us have been knowing about a lot of what goes on in the entertainment industry, and we haven't liked it for a long time. We haven't liked it. We don't want to be involved. We don't want to become devil worshippers. We don't want to be doing weird things, having weird white parties and all this stuff. We don't want to be involved. Go and take that and stay over there. Like, don't come and contaminate us with your demonic behavior. Stay over there. Like, it's so annoying. And it's also pathetic because it just goes to show at the end of the day, they don't have anything without us giving it to them. Their generation now is distracted with other things and just all the time is like, oh, they don't make music like this anymore. They don't like make movies like this they once did, which I agree because it's all a business now. But guess what? In that case, please go back and stay with your people. Don't come over here. Don't start respecting streaming and all of this. Now the older generation is also on social media. You guys also want to do social media now. You guys also want to take it seriously now. Get out of my face, bro. Go back. Run back, grab your walking sticks and walk back to your old people's home because we don't want you over here. Thank you very much. We don't need you and your peoples that used to listen to while you were doing psychedelics and doing cocaine and all these things and smoking crack in the 80s and 90s when it was the best time. Yeah, head back and let us have our own time. Not everything is about you. You don't need to be involved in everything. We get to have a chance of also enjoying ourselves as well without you guys coming in and ruining everything. So yeah, just wanted to say that quickly. Life's a game that's played to win. God bless you all. God loves you. I love you. And I'll see you in my next one.